I'm Becky Willis. I'm a professor in practice at Lancaster University, and my research looks at how we get our democratic system to respond to climate change. So as part of that, I look at the role of citizens' juries and citizens' assemblies. So the participants were selected to represent Kendal in terms of age, gender, ethnicity, educational background and so on. We know that we have to make big changes if we're to achieve this goal of net zero carbon emissions, if we're going to tackle climate change. And those changes will affect people's lives. So it's great to see Kendal leading the way with this citizens' jury. They're one of the first town councils to hold a jury process. And that really helps people in Kendal to make their voice heard.
I was quite thrilled to actually be chosen to be on the jury because, I've never really done anything like this before.
There was all age groups. I believe it was from 15 going up to 85 maybe.
I think it's great to have a public voice. I feel that we've not had, as the general public and the general man in the street, I don't think we've had that much say.
Each Zoom meeting was brilliant. They had different speakers, and the speakers were all fabulous, and they answered all our questions, quite thoroughly. It was just a really interesting process.
To work with a group that were quite diverse in their backgrounds, and whom I'd never met before, it worked surprisingly well.
I thought there was going to be a lot of arguing between people or a lot of disagreement. That actually everyone was of one voice, that we all wanted to do something about climate change. And actually we felt like we agreed on most things.
I think there's been a lack of education and understanding for a few years, and people are becoming aware through the media, but they're not fully informed even now. And that's why I was really keen to get involved with the climate change jury.
So each small group had a facilitator, and they actually let us talk and they would take the notes. So it meant that we could be freed up to sort of discuss ideas.
Everything was planned beforehand. Discussions were led, and so it made it it flowed.
One of the things that came out was very much about education and about people knowing what they could do. I think a lot of people feel really powerless because it's so overwhelming.
After the many meetings that we had, we came up with a set of recommendations which are going forward to the councils.
Whatever we do to help reduce climate change, it has to be with the people and with businesses and with all parts of society, because if we don't bring us all on, or all parts of society on, nothing will really change.
Everybody has to be part of the solution. We all have to work at it. It's not something the government can make happen by magic.
At the end of the day, we want our kids and grandkids and everyone else to still have a beautiful place to live,
Success for me would be to see some changes for the town and for the local area. To show that we're a bit of a shining light, a beacon if you like.